So, welcome. Yeah, another update. This is, like the title describes, a new era update with a lot of newer black metal, new olds, everything in between. We are listening to No Future, the self-titled album that finally came out. They've been at it since 2012. This is, if you don't know, the two brothers from In Solitude, another guy, and then Eric from Watain. I don't know who the other guy is, but I'll get back to it in a Caught in the Wild that is coming up. That's English for you. So yeah, I'm going to do the records first because I think the zines and the tapes are equally as interesting. Is there anything to show? Promo-wise, all shall be forgotten, all shall be repeated. That rings true enough. 2016. What else is in here? Oppressia, I'm not sure what that is. Vatre Oppressie, a demo tape. Need to look into that. I think that's out already. Then there is Necromantic Worship, of course. There's the sticker. There is Erscheinung with Halve Gallig, and the entire New Era update, or the Horrible Room update. There is their call to sell them your records, but you've seen this one before. And then the new Medieval Prophecy flyer already. This is for the band Gangsblot, I think. This is the entire lineup that is coming out. I'm not sure if they're gonna cut it in two or just do the entire update. Donner's Volk demo, Niasny first album, which I'm looking forward to. Igor's Glaive is one of the American troops. Satyriasis, I'm not sure. It could be one of the Finnish bands, but I don't know. Garmsblad first album, Salfreux, of course, another double LP, and then Nergal compilation 12-inch. So yeah, a lot to look forward to. There you go, Garmsblad, the two people behind that, I think. Yeah, records. I was hunting for this one for a while because although this is a bootleg or an unofficial re-release of the Dark Medieval Times by Satyricon, these are already going up in price. I kind of traded this for the other version, but I think I lost it, or I sold it, not lost, but I think I already sold it at a record fair, so my apologies to the New Era people, but I'll try to rectify the situation. This is, yeah, a unofficial re-release, I think from this year or last year, of the classic. These are like, they did Shadow Throne, they did a bunch of the Burzum re-releases. These are all kind of true to form in the sense that they copy the original almost to a T. There are differences, of course, here and there. I think for this one there was something with a barcode, or I'm not sure, the Moonfog barcode or whatever. Pressing wise, these are actually kind of good. Moonfog 1, there you go, just black like they were back then. So there's this. It comes with a printed cardstock inner sleeve with the Peston 1394 and the Kittelsen, I think, artwork is Kittelsen. It says something else, but I'm not sure. And then there is the poster that also mimics the original poster. Very Glaria-fairy. But yeah, to see these, I mean, kind of bootlegs fetching that kind of money, be there or lose out, I guess. So yeah, there is the 1 and 2 of Shadow Throne Dark Medieval Times in the collection, which is kind of cool. I always kind of hated the cover in the sense that it is drawn by a child almost, but yeah, I don't know, still classic. Then, what do we have next? There is, of course, some Blood and Crescent, and this is Dark Medieval Art, which is a perfect one too with Dark Medieval Times from Fellwinter. What is there to say? The pace is, yeah, like a steam train or a freight train. It just keeps going and going and going. This is the last, I think, full length for now from Fellwinter. Not that they're done, but I mean the last one that came out. New logo, or a reworked logo. Flight of the Occult Dreams, Immortal Gates, blessed by vision of utter blasphemy, return to fire, infernal passage, and the elements of cruelty. Of course, all music recorded and written by Taurus. in March of 2024. So yeah, this is actually a bit older material already now put to records. Also just a black vinyl, nothing too much, very black and white stark artwork. And then there is a semi-huge poster for this one. I'm not sure I'm getting on camera. There we go. We're gonna have to do it in parts. Big logo, a lot of skulls, Baphomets, you know the deal. There you go. Yeah, another Fellwinter. I think within the canon of his work, I think Fellwinter is one of the bands that is most productive, together with Arbor, God Ring, and Theosophia for now, because those are the bands that seem to be firing on all cylinders still. Yeah, there you go. New Fellwinter. And then there is the Legacy Stained in Blood with the 4 bands I just mentioned. This is actually a demo or a label compilation with all of his bands doing tracks that are not on record or on any other record, I should say. So Ring, Fellwinter, Arbor, and Theosophia. Destruction is our goal, hatred is our virtue, blood is our legacy. There's a lot of glare today. Yeah, there you go. Nice little horse-looking thing on the cover. Rider. This is just a basic record. There's nothing much to see. Black, no inserts, nothing. Could have been maximized a bit more, in my opinion. But there you go. You can't cry for stark black and white records, and then when you get one, you get away. So, looking forward to these tracks actually, to see what he came up with. Then a label that is making its return into my collection. This is His Wounds, and I think Zephyrus is how you pronounce it. Yes, Zephyrus with Entrance and Wandering on the 7 Zones. There you go. The cover should be familiar to some if you're into later Darkthrone. They use this, but the color version for one of their later records, which I'm blanking on right now. Kind of a curious way to do the cover with a cut of artwork and then paste the logo over it, I guess. But it's just a demo tape, so it's what they had to work with. Entrance and Wandering of the 7 Zones. Here you go. Yeah, it's an older record. I'm not sure. I should have looked it up, but you know. I think from 94, somewhere around there. Recorded Beyond the Gates, Alter, during September, August 94, yes. Comes with a booklet, one of the records that His Wounds has done in their latest drop. A lot of lyrics in here. Yeah, I should know more about this, but it's just one of those records that I picked up to see what was going on. There is one YouTube comment on one of the channels hosting this record and it just says horrible or terrible or something like that. There you go. Very clean looking record, I should say. Almost went flying there. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, it's Greek. But I'm 100% blanking on this record right now, so apologies for that one. Look into it yourself, I guess. This Wound Strain keeps rolling. This is Earified Catacomb with nice Threshold, one of the, I think, Perverted Homage bands that also was on a ton of other labels, or had started releasing on a ton of other labels. These are really thick, almost comfort sleeves for all of them. Zephyrus also has it. It's a bit bulky for just a single record, but what am I complaining about? So, Earified Catacomb, Night's Threshold split. There's a Nightly Trepidations Execrate Me, Dreams of Your Desire, and Semen and Dust for Earified Catacomb. And the other side is Raised by 7 Generation of Witches, Hunting Frogs and Snakes, and Poisons, The Beauty of Dying and Rotting. Yeah, perfect matchup between these two. I think Night's Threshold was one of the more raw bands within the pack of Perverted Homage, which is saying a lot, since they have all the raw shits like Orgy of Carrion and stuff like that. But yeah, very simple cover, I guess. A decrepit cave. The back is equally simple. Then the pictures and the inner sheet are a bit more worked out. For the Night Threshold, there's if you think black metal is just music, kill yourself by the, which was on all of those tapes. I mean, burn copies, kill yourself, stuff like that. And then the Aerophyte Catacomb is, of course, the kicker for this one. I love how dirty and nasty this is, and then just the plastic garden table in the back. It's almost as good as the sneakers on the Belgian release, which I'm blanking on there. Not the Moonin, but the Perverted Ceremony. These were like the Zephyrs, and these are just picked up on a whim, actually. I love Aerophyte Catacomb. I'm pretty sure I'll love the other side of this one, although I'm not going to play it very much. So yeah, this is bought on the strength of Aerophyte Catacomb, and basically on the strength of his wounds, because the label is insane. What they did since the beginning and now is crazy. They even managed to release this. This is Love and Booty, the Forgotten version. I also have this on tape, of course, but when it showed up, because I don't get it from the States, it's too much, the shipping and everything, but when it shows up in a distro and then it's as nice as this, I'll just grab it. This is not the demo versions, but just a more harsher version of the record, if that is even possible, but yeah, here it is. A lot of End Communion artwork on this one. Indo-European Storm, Malt, Hurricane, Ingrid, Uppsala, and Love and Beauty. They're playing Live After Death Fest again, so that should promise to be a good hang. There is a Records black. I think there was a yellow version too. There is an eagle over the End Communion logo there. That's new. The Kalashnikovs adorn the artwork, of course. And then there's this bit more of a booklet, if you will. The alternative version, lost but salvaged from wrecked drives late 2022. Origins unclear. Yeah. So I guess a rehearsal or another demo version of this thing, this beast. I think the combination for now of their sounds, of the true sound they were looking for or wanted to play, yeah, it's just a beast of a record. A lot of booty on here. Here we go. Smooth that to the end. That is it for the records, the big records. There is one more that came in, which I was very glad with. I think it's Werkgericht or something like it. Werkgericht. One of the Torture Palace new things. Yeah, new bands. I think they had a tape. I'm not sure. It's a small 7-inch, but it's packed with a lot of goodies. There we go. Reminiscence. Artwork is kind of reminiscent of some Norwegian stuff. Especially this. There we go. The two behind this one is Angel Destruction and then Gostir or Kostir, I'm not sure. Atomic Percussion and End-Time Literature. Holocaust Strings and Synthesizer. A manifestation of pure hatreds for the useless malignancy of mankind's anti-life fuck off. So yeah, it's that misanthropic war-themed, you know, American with a nod to Norwegian. Simple black 7 inches, limited to 250 copies. I have 187, which is, I think that's funny, for a Murder record. It is a simple 7-inch with the logo on one side and then the Don't Have Kids, a bit late for that. Comes with this poster, which is also kind of reminiscent of those records. I'm talking about this record. I'm blanking on it, but where is it? That's taking too long. Here we go. The Zyklon B. I mean, it's very reminiscent of this, even in how it's spelled and how it's written. Yeah, can't get out of it. No. There you go. Zyklon B. Can't believe I was blanking on that one. Full record. Playing this next. Blood must be shed. So yeah, another Torture Palace release. Then there's this, an old school merch order sheet for the Wemgericht and Onyx Blade shirts or long sleeve. Yeah, anti-Christian doomsday armor. I mean, where did you come up with this stuff? There is a cash-only slip you have to put in an envelope, which is which is insane. Actually, I would do it actually for the Onyx Blade maybe, but shipping within USA, and that's what I mean with the his wounds. Shipping within the USA is 7, world is 30. And then you hear me talking about Texas, import taxes way too much. So yeah, I'm not going to do it, but it's cool that they do it in this way. That is the vinyl portion. Yes, second part, the tapes. I can't believe how I felt my mind blanking on the Zephyrus record. It is from Greece. They're from Athens, and they are active. They were active from early, because the record or the demo is from '94, so they are '93 up until 2000, as late as 2000. So yeah, it's weird how sometimes the mind goes blank. Into the tapes, there are some well-known labels here. Of course, it's always the 3 same tape labels when I get it from New Era. This is the first one, Arbor with Erwache. This came out of the blue. This is one of these self-released, not really on Blood and Crescent, but it has all the hallmarks of it. Haven't heard this one yet because this came in, I think, yesterday or the day before, so I'm all going off the cuff, blank. But these are, yeah, self-recorded old tapes with then just a logo pasted on. Very cool stuff to have. Yeah, there you go. Arbor, one of my favorites from him. I keep saying it, but yeah, there you go. Limited to, I don't know, a lot. 300, this is 95. Love the cover. A lot of spikes on that one. Taurus. Ancient Shadow, Night Sky Ablaze, Quest for Knowledge, and Erwache. In January, Arbor is for resurgence of pagan values and spiritual and cultural atavism. There you go. Not saying anything new, but there you go. I initially didn't pick it up because I thought maybe this is the break I can take from, but then I would have regretted it because yeah, the copies go up, up, up. Then there is a Oskar drop, which I also didn't grab the entire thing because just all very, very too much, but I grabbed 3 that I know I will enjoy. The first one is Battalion with I'm not sure if it's just self-titled. It says reissue, so this is a re-release of that tape. There is nothing on the tape, it's just black. And then there is this one, Dead to Traitors, Flamethrower, Viking Rock and Roll, which is called The Spirit Never Dies, British Troops, Ragnarok is calling, Lone Wolf, Storm, and Got to Fight. Limited to 100, this is 17 on the Anti-Social Culture England. Yeah, one of his hooligan outputs, Battalion. Love the cover, man. A fist clenching the snake. There you go. These will be in heavy rotation. Then one of their finest outputs. I think me and Alex are drooling over this one the entire time. Lightning Under Camel, Lightning Under Moss. One of the freak folk, I guess. Stormy electronics drenched over it. Very excited to hear what this is going to be. National Anthem, Flectarn, Dragons, and Lightning Under Camouflage, Lightning Under Moss. Get Low, Get High, Addicted to Memory. Addicted to Memory, that's a good title. New Life and Running Water. There you go. This is going on first. Actually glad I picked this up. And then the last one from Aske is the Wolf's Angel. I think this is not the self-titled, but When Two Become One, which I immediately mailed or sent William a message. Or it's saying, When Two Become One, what is that? That's like a pop song somewhere. I think this is him and his female counterparts, which is equally insane if you know the concept kind of works out. She is a very beautiful person that does some incredible, cool artwork actually. I'm not going to blow her spot up since I don't know if she wants it out there, but yeah, there you go. 7 out of 100, a bit earlier on this one. Wolf's Rune, All Things Must Pass, Israel, great. Wolf's Angel, XH, Palestine and Winter. Looking forward to these. I have no clue what this sound is going to be. This is just bought on the strength of the title and the fact that they two are pulling this off together. So, blind buys, who would have thought? And then, straight out of Pascal territory, I'm blanking on titles, blanking on band names. I think I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. There is Leshy in here for sure. That this is also maybe Leshy. Yeah, you know the deal. It's Horrible Room. There you go. I think this is the live tape. Pretty sure from CocoCast. I should know better, but but it's incredible. 12/10/2004. So they did some live shows here and there. Beautiful purple tape. I can only imagine what the sounds is going to be. This is a bit cut off, so not all the titles are on here, but they are in Russian. So not that is. Is there anything? Nope, it's all just in Russian. I don't think it's a CocoCast or Leshy on this one. I think this is one of the other bands, the one that uses a lot of purple and blue. But once again, I'm not sure. Then this is Leshy. I'm pretty sure about that. This is one of the 3 covers that they released for this, this release. And it has a beautiful tape. I'm looking at it. It is a vinyl or a vanilla colored, caramel colored tape. Beautiful printing on there. There's almost texture printing on there. Very nice looking tape. And then like I said, the covers are 3 separate covers or 3 different covers for this one. This is a new EP, I'm pretty sure, or a new full. There's no track listing on here. Once again, it wouldn't matter, but there's a lot of spool in this tape, so could be a big one. There you go. These are all blind buys. I mean, you know, if you follow the channel, you know these are things that are 100% going into the collection. This Horrible Room and New Era release. I think this is Star Cavern and Leshy. I'm not sure, the split maybe. There we go. Look into it for yourself if you're into this entire Pascal mess. Once again, very textured, well-printed tape. Horrible Room and New Era. And there is some snake-looking artwork. This is going to be a very, very noisy affair. Yeah. I think it's with 2 bands. That's another band. That's the one that released the Flower Records, I'm pretty sure, but yeah. It looks like 4 bands, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, looks like 4 bands. 8. This could be Star Kid or Batface Star Kids. Sound like an idiot, but you know, what are they doing to me? Then the last part of this thing is the Zines. This is it's not a magazine, no contact. When you're done with it, pass it on to the next maniac. Back Alley Hell number 3. This is basically a magazine that the Back Alley people did, I think, to commemorate or to I don't know, to support the show they did with Botulistum, Triste Saison and Lugubrum. That's kind of what is in here. It's a lot of Bad Omen, since they are the band linked to that. So Bad Omen, Mensendamp, which is one of my new favorite words. It's called human dump. Steam, I'm not sure. Human steam. It's better in Dutch. Then there's a Drap, which I'm woefully unaware of. Another misanthropic thing. There is a New Era Productions mini interview, I guess, or a write-up. Then there is a bigger Invunche thing, and then there is the Botulistum the schaduwzijde, I'm not sure what this is. Is he a drummer? Oh no, it's the visual part of, it's the photographer, which is nice. And then there's the photoist. The live gig picture, and then some Beat Metal Maniac interview, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Cool little thing. Fun to have. It's not going anywhere. Then the actual zines. This is the Medieval Hagiography issue 1, and this is from Merch and Been from Holland. This is a newer magazine. I think this is the paper output of their digital stuff, like like a lot of magazines are doing these days. Or not a lot, but Bardo Methodology does it. There is a cute little lineup. Wachten Vellemone from Belgium. Nether, I think also from Belgium. I don't know, then Mon Hell, Beenkerwig, Wolfgold, Religion the label. Then there is a bunch more. Gallibro, Graf Jammer. What I got it for is the Zwaargevecht label interview. I love that guy and his girl. And then Necromantic Worship is also in here, which I should promise to be a good read. I don't think these are lengthy interviews. Maybe it's the same deal as Bardo, where they take a portion. Here's this Zwaargevecht, cool label. And then there is the Necromantic Worship, which with color pictures, of course. But it's not as long as I hoped. It's like, it's 4 pages. So there you go. More online, I guess. Then, I'm pretty sure this is done by Aske, but I'm not 100% sure, because, they're all working in the shadows. Tendency issue 2, I never heard of issue 1, or never saw issue 1, or I just missed it. Notes on black metal and other remnants of the underground. Interviews here, and it's kind of obvious why I picked this up. Akitsa, Alexandre, Afelon, I don't know who that is, Mistletoe. It's the season, I guess, and then Alderon, Gash, and Rune Boy. There you go, this is the back. Revolts. It's done in that copy-paste way that Aske looks, but once again, I'm not sure if it's... I'm not sure. Tendency is R, D, and J, so I guess not. Yeah, there are reviews in here, all the stuff. It's nicely done. It comes with this bound, so it's not a crappy magazine. It's actually very worth it. I'm not sure if this is the New Era version or just the version, because New Era is doing prints of all the zines now. Mistletoe, a band I'm severely blanking on. I have no idea what it is. Winter's Return. Let's see what else is in here. Skinheads, of course. Rock Underground. Yeah, there's a lot. There's the Rune Boy. Then I was actually interested in the Alderon Gash interview because he doesn't do too much interviews. There are, I think Desert Eagle is out now, and then there's another one on his label, Feral Heart, which I'm gunning for. I'm hoping they show up at New Era, because the Desert Eagle Dead tape, unbelievable. There you go, another hint to who is what, and then this one, Somnambula. I hope there's going to be a vinyl compilation of those 3 tapes, because those sell out immediately. So cool zine. There you go. I love this. Tendency zine at protonmail.com if you want for any information on merchandise, future releases, and older inquiries. Very cool and good looking zine. And then, speaking about good looking, I was waiting for this for a long time. There you go. Satanist approved. This is No Contact, the 3rd edition of this zine, art book, whatever you want to call it. It is big. It has a open spine. There you go, No Contact 3. I'm still looking for the first one. If you have a double copy or you're just trading or selling your first one, please help me finish the collection. Second one was all in blue and gold. This is all red and gold, but it's a combination of, if you don't know, it's from Metatarsis Paris, who did the shirt book, who did black metal tapes book, who does incredible work. And yeah, it's a combination of an art book, artist profiles, interviews, but it's just reworked old flyers. It's insane. It's kind of hard to show, but I'll show some pages. This is the lineup. There you go. The lineup is Glyn Smith, which does a lot of artwork. The Calendrier Magique. It's like a booklet they did before this one, which was also insane, but a bit expensive. Some magic calendar. Christoph Speidel, something like that. The logo artist. Antaios, Timo Ketola, Dudheims Gar, Surya Madhinia, I think, Lasange Summoning, Jeff White, Theodore Kittelson, and Gor Alkron Anti-Grizhnak. Kill person now. That keeps popping up. But yeah, this is the book Analog Black Terror. Another commercial that doesn't need to be in there because it's sold out as fuck. But yeah. Some beautiful artwork like the Glenn Smythe, the Ash Borer cover they used or he did for them. But yeah, it's all, the fact that it's, you know, in one color scheme for the entire book is just very brilliantly done. I'll show a few pages, but yeah, these are still flopping around. This is the Speidel. There are still copies lingering around, but like I said, these sell out, so if you're into this, one of the old flyer rework pages, it's very beautiful. Very beautiful though. Plus it's very heavy actually. Here's some Abigor stuff. Looking for a few. This is the Titan Blood. I think we are in Timo Ketola territory here. Antios is also a very good looking article. Yeah. It doesn't stop. Just going to see if there's one very sick page. Yeah, it doesn't stop. There you go. Get it. If you're into art, black metal, no contact is your thing. That was it. Not much musical information, but what can you keep saying about the black metal sound? It's just there. There's variations in all of it. It's not all black metal. It's a lot of punk, a lot of folk infused here and there. But yeah, there you go. Short little update, I guess. The next thing that is coming around, or will be coming around, is a Caught in the Wild with more info on that one and No Future, which I love to death. Perfect for the season. Some type of negative, of course, and then we'll see what else we can come up with. That's it. Have a pleasant weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.